This is Kevin Howell, the One Eyed Scout. Watch the One Eyed Scout show on TAN TV. Connect on all social media outlets, including Roku, Amazon Fire Stick. Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll see you there. For joining in, this is Kevin Howell, the One Eyed Scout, with our guest Mayson Thomas from Piper High School. You're catching us on the African American Network. We have a local feel and a global reach. Hey Mason, I appreciate you taking the time out. You know, this is during our holiday break, but I appreciate you joining on. Why don't you tell people a little bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Mayson Thomas. I'm a 6'5" junior guard / wing. I go to Piper High School, and yeah, I've been going there all 3 years. Went there pretty much for middle school, and yeah.
That's cool, man. I know I heard about you a lot last year, um, but I wasn't doing the One Eye Scout. We just over there with JC at the gym and didn't really get out much. But your name kept popping up over the summer,
Mm.
and you know, what are some of the things? Like, we'll just jump right into it. You know, you play with SA Future.
Yeah.
They play on the Puma circuit. Um, what are some of the things that Future provided for you, whether it be training, exposure, or travel with their platform?
I mean, so pretty much all three of those, like training, I'm playing with basically best kids pretty much in the state or in the country. So it's always like competition, and I'm playing with other people that want to be great and have high work ethics. So it's pushed me to want to be the same. And then, like, for exposure, obviously, we've been traveling all around the country ever since I joined in like third grade. So
Mhm.
that's brought a lot of exposure and everything. Yeah, pretty
So
much.
with that, you know, talking about you play with them since you were third, fourth grade. What what would be your favorite cities? Give me your three favorite cities you played in.
Um, I think the first like actual out of state thing I went with Future was we went to Vegas.
Hmm.
So that was pretty fun. Um, just like the whole basketball thing, and we actually did pretty well than just exploring the city and seeing everything they have. It was pretty fun. And then we went to California this past year. That was pretty fun because it's California. So
Where'd you go in California?
we I think it was. I know we played in Los Angeles. I'm pretty sure, but I don't remember where we stayed. But I
Oh
know,
no, that's Los Angeles. That's
yeah.
big time, man.
Yeah, so we got to go to Venice Beach and all that, and just hang out as a team and also play. And we also did pretty well there too. Beat a
Mm.
couple EYBL teams and 3 SSB teams.
Good deal, good deal. Man, you know, summer basketball is going on forever. You know, and I remember many years ago, we took a trip to Vegas, and man, that was one of the highlights of my AAU
Mm-hmm.
time. So good memories there.
Yes, sir.
Um, so with that, what kind of, you train with the Future over summers, but what's your workout routine from, when you transition back to high school? Like, do you have a set routine? Um, do you go to the gym certain days, or how do you work that out?
So pretty much because we have practice after school pretty much every day. So
Mm-hmm.
like before the season starts, we our coach had this thing where we all had to get up a certain amount of shots a week. So I would go in the mornings or stay after school before we had practice and get
Mm-hmm.
my shots up. Not like my trainers, but I mean
Mm-hmm.
there hasn't been so much time because of the practice. But I'll train like on the weekends or Friday, and I'll work out at my house and stuff. And yeah.
All right, man. So I watch you play, and I've noticed the how much effort you put into the game and how many minutes you play.
Mhm.
Um, do you have like a rest and recovery plan, or you just get as much fluids and get as much sleep, or is there some things you do extra?
I try to get a lot of sleep, and my parents stay on me about staying hydrated and drinking a lot of water. And Like mostly like every day when I get home, since I've had a couple ankle problems, I'll like put a heating pad on my ankle or ice, or and then they bought me these compression boots, so I use those pretty much really often. And then I'll take ice baths every once in a while and sit in like Epsom salt. So my parents make me take my recovery pretty seriously.
That's a good deal, man. Um, we're talking before we got on air about your grandfather
Hmm.
actually played professionally. What kind of influence has that insight have he given you, or
For
uh,
sure, like him playing on that level, also it's inspired me, and him coming to my games and basically giving me advice, like you said, influencing me just to be great like him. And I don't know, it's just like it's pretty I don't know how to explain. It's pretty amazing though, just having him be there to help me.
yeah, it's very unique. Not many people get to have that
Hmm.
opportunity. So heading, we're in the season now. We're getting most of our pre-district stuff done and getting ready to roll in the district after Thanksgiving. What are some goals you have for yourself this season?
um a big goal I have for me this season is to be a district MVP. And of course I want our team to go to the playoffs because I like winning, I hate losing. So that's a but our district's hard, so it's gonna be challenging. But that's a big goal for me, is for us to make the playoffs, not just make it, and well, not just make it, just go as far, see as far we can go.
Yeah, you bring up the difficulty of your district, and that's pretty. That's a good statement. I mean, I think I look, and six out of the nine teams have legitimate shot at making the playoffs.
Yeah,
So um, those teams 1 through 4 are gonna have to accomplish some big things.
yes, sir.
And one last thing, man, I ask everybody is, what's your favorite hobby outside of basketball?
I like hanging out with my teammates, like my future teammates and the teammates at my high school. I don't know. I like to hang out with them, have some fun. I also like to play video games, play some 2K with them. So
Mhm.
that brings me joy. And when I'm not working out or playing basketball, that's one of my favorite things to do, or to spend time with my family.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Like I know you guys are close
Yeah.
with Future because anytime I posted something with Mason, Isaiah, Donovan, all those guys are reposting and
Yeah.
retweeting and stuff. So, um, man, I just appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
I know I'm going to see you several more times because your district's a place to be for a lot of games. So we'll be seeing
Mm-hmm.
each other more. I know you play guard and wing.
Hmm.
What's your preferred place? Like, what's your preferred position?
Honestly, I like mostly playing guard
Hmm.
just because I think I'm a really good passer and I think I'm
Hmm.
unselfish. So obviously, I think I'm a good scorer, so I can get like downhill or create my own shot. And then, but the influence I have on other teams, it causes them to like have to help, or I'll draw to and kick. So I like playing
It,
guard just because I can get my teammates involved as well.
it was cool because I watched you in a game earlier this season against Reagan,
Mm,
and they have a big man Trey that's a sophomore,
yeah.
but like when he came on the floor, he couldn't keep on the floor very much because you would take him outside,
Hmm.
and I just wondered because like you flow so easily in between both positions.
Yeah.
Um, I just wondered if you had a preference over which one. And thanks everybody for joining in. Again, it's Kevin Howell, One Eye Scout, with our guest Mayson Thomas from Piper High School, class of '26. Um, have a great Thanksgiving,
Yes,
and
sir. You too.
I'll catch up with you again soon.